I love you guys. This is Centric Killing back with another video. This video will be on Lil Nas X. What's just going on with him? What's going on? That's one of my favorite songs, by the way. Please like, comment, subscribe. Once again, people are doing it. Do not text me before you submit payment for a reading. How many times I have to say it? Please do not. Please follow the instructions. You see the prices. You submit the payment. Send me a screenshot of it, and then write your questions below. Okay, so phone reading we can schedule. I'm not going to do all this texting, and then also people don't realize it's boundaries, because a lot of times with people ask for readings, they don't even get it. So that's why I don't choose to text people. It's wasting my time, because some people just want to window shop. That's the saying we say in my family. Window shop, meaning they don't really want to buy anything. They just want to, and that's wasting my time. I'm a big fan of not wasting my time for things. So yes, I'm one of those. I don't like wasting my time for things. So please respect boundaries, please. Please. And just because you have boundaries don't mean you're a mean person as well. You're just very firm. That's all. A mean person is a whole different thing. But yes, let's get this reading started. This reading is going to be Lil Nas X. What's all going on with him? Now you guys keep asking me, oh, what's going on with him? I was looking at it. This looked like a publicity stunt, me personally. I'm going to call on the angels, Archangel Michael, to protect me. I'm going to call on God, Mother, Father God, to come in and protect me, and bring the angels in to me to see what's going on with Lil Nas X. I'm going to ask this guardian angel to come in, Lil Nas X, guardian angel. I do see it's a push in his team. Okay. Pushing his team. Since he's not an artist, let's say like Whitney Houston per se, Lil Nas X makes generated music, which means fun, catchy music, but he's no pianoist who can, you know what I mean? He's not a composer. So they're really fishing for a way him to get attention and clickbait. So this was fat of clickbait, unfortunately. Like I was looking at it, some clients, and I'm like, this is clickbait, you guys. This is such clickbait. His album will probably be out in another 4 to 5 months. He's been looking at a lot of these people when they do albums, they do numerology involved. So he does have an astrologer with this album coming out. I keep hearing Grace Jones. That is the first word I keep hearing. Something of she's an influence to him. Androgyny is a big influence to him. He's finding his path, his soul path. But here's the thing. He may have some health issues to come with a vaccine that he took, by the way. That's some health issues I do see. But here's the thing. He do need to cleanse around, because in his team it's the push of doing anything for fame. So with that, it's gonna be some side effects, and he gonna feel away. His throat chakra is blocked because he's not speaking up enough of what his team is trying to do. And it's all about him trying to network with the right people, the right crew. I do see this album being very successful. Like working with somebody like Doja Cat. He's gonna work with like very controversial artists. He's trying to go very controversial. His ancestors are a little bit angry because he was supposed to break a lot of generational curses. 444. He have a little bit. His ancestors are happy, he came out by his sexuality, things like that. Live in your truth, like I always say. Living your truth is the biggest thing you can do. But also he has insecurities, and sometimes he has an immaturity, and he can be a follower. That is one thing his ancestors don't like. So him being a follower, and he can be very aggressive sometimes with his tongue. He has to be very, and he's under pressure to make a certain sales in his album, so he's doing anything, which is not doing well for his anxiety. By the way, the anxiety song, he may do a song with Doechii. It's something with that, but that's one thing his ancestors are not liking at all that he's doing. It's like he's doing anything for fame. He's one of those 444. And he has a lot of women ancestors around him. When he has these health issues to come, because he's gonna have issues from taking that vaccine. He needs to go more holistic and holistic instead of pharmaceuticals. One thing his ancestors are saying. Um, in a weird way, he's still attracted to women, but he's almost is a woman to me. So he's like an intersex person. It is a little bit of things that's karmically he done when he was younger. It's gonna come back to hunt him, but it's gonna be quick. It's not gonna be long term. He's gonna be in a lot of open relationships, by the way. He's gonna be in a lot of open relationships. I do see him attracting men that are very confused with their sexuality. I do see him attracting. Um, Here's the thing as well. He was kind of a toss around in the industry. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only, a toss around because he kind of came out. It was like a lot of the men, allegedly P. Diddy and things like that, they were kind of looking at him in a peculiar way. So he kind of did get ring about into some things. Meant to be. He is meant to be famous. A lot of people thought his fame was gonna be short term, but it is gonna be very long term. He's also gonna do publicity stunts of who he's dating, and even like try to be like, I'm straight now. Like he may even do that, I'm straight now. But I do see he still is attracted to women in some ways. He's still very attracted to women at times, but it's a confusion. But I do see trans women as well, so it's fluidity with him. As well. But he do need a recovery because it has been drug use in the past with him. It's been drug use, but here's the thing as well. He just needs to take a break because he was like a working slave at one point, and he wasn't having as much fun as he thought he was going to have. He needs to get more information. Wait. So more information is going to come about this. It's going to look that it's more of a publicity stunt more than ever. So the album could be coming out around springtime is what I'm being shown. Within the next few months, yes, the album is going to be coming out. But he needs to go in a new direction in his music, different composers, things like that is what the angels are saying. He needs new producers as well for this album to do really good. It's going to be changes a lot in his music. He could get a new contract that he's worth a lot, but he needs to look at getting his own masters. He needs to be more smarter in looking at the bigger contracts of things as well. And it's talks of movies with him as well. I'm being shown some movies that he could be doing. He is going to have one child. When he gets in his 30s, he will have a child. He'll have a child mid-30s. He'll have one. By the way, a lot of people are setting him up to fail. He is targeted to fail. A lot of I see these are more pop artists, so he is in a lot of competition. A lot of people in his label, things like that, set him up to fail. So he see 555 a lot. A lot of people are jealous around him. He have a lot of jealous people around him because he is, a light shines around him. He's one of those people that his light shines a lot, but he was targeted to kind of have a quick career, and people shocked how long he sustained it. He smokes a lot of weed is what I'm being shown. Smokes a lot of weed, yeah. Ooh. But he needs to not be selfish and the cockiness. So he can be outsmarted a lot by people, and he needs to work on his cockiness. He needs to level up more on his knowledge a little bit better. He still has a young, like 18-year-old spirit to him. He do right now, his album needs to be more feel-good, fun music. He needs to create music kind of feel-good, fun, but he's still going to try to do, like, house-themed music. But they're calling him to do music kind of like a Bruno Mars, almost. Like, make music for everyone to listen to. That's one thing the angels want him to do. He needs to listen to. It's just more growth he needs to do. So he needs to really work, and then he needs to do a fast as well, so he can, have his blocks being lifted, because it is some solar plex blocks, and it's a crown chakra block, and his throat chakra is blocked from not speaking up enough too much, and he needs counseling because the issues in the past that still trigger him as well. And also, he's going to be doing a lot of streaming with YouTubers. Him streaming with YouTubers will always be really good and generic to get his views in somehow. That's one thing. I do see him collaborating with YouTubers, but his money is not as good as what we think as well. So he does have a little bit of the bag issues. But he needs to get a reader as well, a reader to kind of tell him what's around him, who he needs to cut off, because it's a few people in his team, but he needs to change this label, is what I'm being shown. And he needs to change his sound a little bit, a generic sound. He may even become polyamorous at one point. So he's going to have a lot of switch ups, almost like NLE Chopper. One day spiritual, one day this. It's going to be very like a switch up, I do see, which there's nothing wrong with, because his mind always thinking. Is he ADHD? I'm ADHD. That's why I'm asking. I'm getting ADHD. But he's always going to do LGBTQ rights, things like that. But he also could do some funding, some foundations for LGBTQ, things like that, children, the black community. It's a lot of charitable work he needs to get into. His angels are telling him, and that can help him gain more influence, because he does have a lot of influence. But he does have a consciousness of where he needs to go. He just needs to trust it better. He needs to get out his head. He needs to stop being a clout chaser a lot. Is one thing the angels are advising him. So he's not that bad of a person, you guys. He's not a devil worshiper, but he do things too much for clout. It's almost like that person will do anything for those million viewers. He's one of those, yeah. But he's not a bad person, though. He could be collaborating with a female artist as well, but a lot of people are going to detach themselves from him if he keep up his clickbait acts. He could see a few people wanting to grow distance from him, unfortunately. Helpful people. He's not going to see as many people helping him as much as he used to. So he's going to need a change in his team, is one thing that the angels are advising him. This was all just some clickbait, scripted. He was high on weed. I do see he's dabbled with shrooms, and he's taken a few pills, but he's never been a heavy drug addict. He's done pills once or twice before, a little bit, but he smokes a lot of weed, but he's very hyper. So when he does that, it makes him hyper. He's already just a naturally hyper person, is what I'm being shown. He seems very fun though. Like in my day-to-day life, I would hang with him. The angels are telling him to remain positive on his money. His money's not looking the best, but it will look better in the near future. But he may he will see more money when he do like things like with YouTube, even endorsements, ads, and things like that. He will still have a good fan base with children. In a weird way, he will. He needs to go quiet for a second and then release his album, but the album will come out around springtime. But this album needs to change its sound. It's gonna sound dated to a few people. Within the next few weeks, it's still gonna be negative, but it's like almost all publicity is good publicity to his team. So that's what they're looking at. As well. So yeah, this is nothing but PR, you guys. Nothing more than some PR, findling, and he needs to he's trying to wait on when this album should be out. He's trying to push it out, but he needs to really perfect it better. Perfect it better is the best thing to do. Yes, he needs to cleanse, is what the angels are telling him. He needs to not date. He needs to be celibate for a while as well. At times he was used for sex, so something with like he needs to tone down on sex a lot too, is one thing the angels are advising him. So yes, that is what I'm saying. Also, it's been evil I sent to other people in the industry to shut him down. In mind games, it's been tricked on him, so he needs a cleanse. If you see this, Lil Nas, I do cleanses for $25, and I have all my reviews posted. My candle reviews have been really good to a lot of people. But here's the thing. It's also going to be a woman in the industry. This is going to be an older black woman. She can help shift him a little bit better. Help shift his frequency. I wonder if this Erykah Badu. But somebody like can be a spiritual nomad to him. So he does need more of a spiritual guidance as well in the industry. So yes, that's what, and he needs to be patient. on when he can see things turning good. Like, cause he saw, I'm ready for another hit. He's ready for another hit, but he needs to be patient. And he needs a numerology update as well. He's been to astrologer a few times, but he needs a numerologist as well to when to put out an album. But he's very ethereal. He's very ethereal and supernatural. So he can go on a different realm, but he just needs more guidance as well. He needs a lot more guidance, but he's not a bad person at all, is what the angels are telling me. But that is my reading, you guys. I hope you guys like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching.